Julley and Jaihind friends, today we visited the historic key Langza and Komic Gompas in Spiti Valley and then headed to Narkanda, which we reached very late in the night after a few anxious moments towards the end that we couldn't capture on camera. We will have to return by this route one day in the morning hours to capture the extremely beautiful, gorgeous scenery and dangerous road properly. We started the day with a touching send-off from our host Arunava Dey Roy of Dhoe, Yangkhil guest house, known simply as Him Shelters. This place has everything you need laid out in a clean and professional manner. Everything that is promised is delivered with minimum fuss. We had a good view from the balcony, decent parking space in the premises, and clean toilet, rooms, linen, etc. The food served in the dining hall on the top floor was very homely and good, and I would strongly recommend this place to anyone wanting a peaceful and comfortable stay in Kaza. The key monastery is a Gelugpa sect monastery, the largest in Spiti, located atop a hill overlooking the Spiti river to its west at an altitude of 4,166 meters above sea level. It is a major training center for lamas. The monastery is dedicated to Lochen Tulkuto, the 24th reincarnation of the great translator Guru Rinchen Zangpo. It was plundered and destroyed by Mongols in the mid-17th century during the reign of the 5th Dalai Lama. It was once again razed in 1841 by Dogra army and later by the Sikhs. It was the same decade damaged by fire and later in 1975 by an earthquake. Chinese influence is visible in architecture, painting and murals. The monastery is involved in charitable activities such as hosting the Kachan Dugyal Memorial Old Aged Handicapped Society. A new prayer hall was inaugurated in 2000 by the 14th or the current Dalai Lama. Cute young monks getting trained. They speak amongst each other in Hindi, which was a very surprising thing. We are heading towards Langza. The Dhar Chon Chon Kanghilda mountain dominates the scenery. The snowfields of Hikam on the way to Langza. The Chow Chow Kangnilda peak overlooking Langza like a sentry. Langza village at an altitude of 4,419 meters is a small village with a population of less than 150 located at the base of the Chow Chow Kangnilda peak. It is known for its almost 1,000-year-old 10.6 meter tall Buddha statue and marine fossils. It was most likely built or at least significantly refurbished in the 14th century when the Sakyapas flourished under Mongol rule. A beautiful place called K-Top from where the views are fantastic. We are now at the Tangyud Monastery, a comic rare Sakya sect monastery at the periphery of the Kibber Wildlife Sanctuary, cradled by mountains at an altitude of 4,520 meters. An earthquake badly damaged it in 1972. It was also robbed of its gold and statues by Kashmiri dacoits several times between 1920 and 1940. The monks living here have had to run for their lives several times. Besides, the monastery is the world's highest coffee shop where we had Maggie for lunch. The idyllic village of Komic. The Gompas have a large bearing on the culture. I loved the thupka and looked at opportunities to have it, but the local people also have dal, roti, chawal, sabji. We didn't try out the chang. We now headed back to Kaza. We didn't take the adventurous route but took the conventional route. The Lahore and Spiti district ends at Kabo. We are headed towards there. We are now entering Kinnaur district, which is the second least populated district in Himachal Pradesh after Lahore and Spiti. This is the Sumdo area, less than 20 kilometers from the China border by road, just 30 to 40 minutes away. This is probably the closest we have come to China in the whole trip. Khab Sangam Bridge, where Spiti River merges into the Sutlej, originating from Lake Rakshasthal in China. We are about 35 kilometers from the border here, about 90 minutes by road. The road is cut and half tunneled along very high and rocky mountains where the sky peeps from gaps in the mountains. It soon got dark and we missed some of the best views on the way to Narkanda.
Sending water lilies sailing. As she turned to get undressed and the long night awakened, and we saw the powdered wings.
We reached very late, slept, but in the morning we had a great treat of beautiful views. At Narkanda we stayed at Swastik Homestay perched on the slope of a hill. It was spanking clean and comfortable with a beautiful view from the balcony, a large garden all around, enough parking space. Our host was a very friendly, hospitable, hard-working lady who was also a fantastic cook. She also had an apiary where she made the famous Narkanda honey, where the bees fed on apple orchard nectar.
On the springtime high, on the springtime high.
And that brings the curtain down on our epic adventure. The Jimny served us very well. Thank you, Sakya Muni and BRO for keeping us safe. Jaihind.